Hello and good morning, everyone, from the bright and sunny Toronto. We will be sharing with you some of the important updates and then we will take up your questions. So, the agenda for today is to discuss the new NOC, the National Occupation Classification Canada implemented from 16th of November. We will also talk about 16 new occupations that have been added for the purpose of express entry. Three of the occupations have been eliminated. We'll talk about Bill C-19 as well, which is expected to be implemented from 2023, and how would it impact your selection under the skilled worker program. So first and foremost, Canada implemented the new national occupation classification. This is the program delivery update on the Canadian government's website, and you can see that they have announced that from November the 16th, IRCC, it has already switched to 2021 version, and it means that the 2016 version has been replaced. In 2016 version, we had skill level NOC A, B, C, and D. These have been replaced by a six category system representing the training, education, experience, and responsibilities needed to work in an occupation. So if you have already applied and if you have a valid express entry profile, you need to actually log into your profile and you need to update it manually. And if you're applying now, obviously you will be selecting your occupation according to the new system. So it's very important. If you have not already done so, you will not get an invitation to apply unless you change the NOC code. So if you log in, you will see that your old NOC that you selected has been eliminated and your profile appears to be incomplete now. And if someone has not updated it, and if there is a draw, they would not get the invitation unless they select the new NOC code. We've seen that there are 16 new occupations that are now eligible for the purpose of express entry. Canada is now targeting those occupations which are in high demand, and that is why they've been included. But it doesn't mean that the requirements to enter the express entry pool have changed in any way. They still have to meet the criteria to enter the pool. The most notable occupations that have been added include payroll administrators, dental assistants, nurse aides and patient service associates, the technician assistants, elementary and secondary school teacher assistants. They've also included truck drivers, transport truck drivers, bus drivers, subway operators, and other transit operators. Heavy equipment operators are there as well as their assemblers. At the same time, three occupations have been eliminated. These include other performers, program leaders and instructors in recreation, sport, and fitness, and tailors, dressmakers, and milliners. Canada will be implementing something called Bill C-19 that they passed in Parliament, and it would allow the Minister of Immigration to select applicants from the express entry pool based on their occupation. So you can see where they are heading to. They are making certain occupations eligible because they are in high demand, and they're allowing the Minister of Immigration to select people from the express entry pool and invite them to apply for permanent residence based on their occupation rather than the cumulative ranking score, which means you may get an invitation if you have a high ranking score. But we know that the past rank for the federal skilled worker program has been hovering around 500 ranking points in recent times. But going forward from 2023, even if you have less ranking scores, it is expected that you may still get an invitation to apply based on your occupation. So if you are considering to apply for Canadian immigration, this might be a better time as compared to the time when you might have created your express entry profile and it got expired, partially because of the fact that there were no draws happening in the year 2022. So if you have experience in an occupation which is in demand in Canada, you can expect to get an invitation to apply based on your occupation. So hopefully this is going to be a ray of hope for a lot of people in 2023.